Well, welcome to my 18th Horror Show Entertainment Watches video. And 18, it's an odd number because, well, not odd, it's actually even. It's
9 divided
also,
by 2.
and at the end of the year this movie came out, it was 2018, so interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's true. This movie came out this year. We saw it in the theater.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't put the movie.
How the fuck are you going to live on YouTube?
I don't know. Death Wish is what we're watching.
Oh, I thought we were watching...
The Wish of Death?
No. I forgot that TV show about Bronson as a photographer and he didn't have a mustache.
Oh my god, that's real?
Yeah, we have it at Best Buy.
I'm scared.
He's on the... I didn't even recognize him because he didn't have the fucking mustache. And then I read Charles Bronson on the cover. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like Grizzly Adams without the beard.
I thought he always had the mustache. Like, even after he was born. He just came out of the womb with a mustache.
No, he comes out and all of a sudden it's like...
Oh, no, he had it as a fetus, too, I bet. Like, that was the first thing to grow. Before he was even, like, a fetus. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Trust me. Doctor.
Life finds a way.
Life does not find a way. Okay, go to Scenes on your main menu. And then click on the first scene, because then I'll skip all the other stuff.
Oh, like the intro and shit?
Yeah, one. Just click on one, because
yeah,
it won't, it's not going to let me click on the scenes itself. It just lets you click on the numbers. It still made me go through all that shit. Damn it, bastards.
Yeah, it still made me go through it too. I'm getting the ratings and the piracy ain't cool, bro. Shit.
Let's rate it for strong, bloody violence and a language throughout.
True that. But I can pause it, put it at the very 0, and then play it, and we'll both.
Look at that.
What? What?
I was reading this. The 13th Wolfmania series says man with a camera.
I'm a camera.
Let's see.
Let's see. Don't worry, I won't be eating food all stream. I'll just eat it now.
I haven't talked to you in a while, 13th Wolfman. How you doing? He says, look at Bronson and House of Wax, Magnificent Seven, Great Escape, no mustache.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen any of those, unfortunately.
I've seen the remake of House of Wax. Does that count?
Well, there isn't a Bronson mustache in the remake, so I guess that counts.
So we're gonna start the movie in a couple seconds. I'll count down from 3 to go, and then when I say go, we'll hit play.
That sounds like a spectacular idea.
A rootin' tootin' video.
A rockadoodle idea.
A cock-a-doodle idea.
A brave little toaster idea.
A Babe idea, like the pig movie, Babe.
In a big city full of big fat shitheads.
Oh my god, I forgot about the sequel.
Yeah, I remember seeing that when I was a child.
Babe, pig in a city. Bacon for everyone. All right.
Fucking maul the pigs. I'm ready to click when you're ready.
Right, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
I see a lion's eyeball.
I was gonna say mine. It didn't start right away. I was like, oh, okay. I like the new MGM logo. It's like a zoom in and everything. Zoom out.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I saw it. I was like, whoa. Caught me off guard. 911! Someone punched me in the face.
Screaming Joker Productions says, I know we're watching Death Wish here, but what would you think about Joe Manganiello as an older Tommy Jarvis? He was the bully in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and he was Deathstroke in Justice League. I don't watch superhero movies, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, he was Deathstroke? Oh, shit. I never knew that.
Oh, answer my questions that I got asked. How dare you?
Sorry, horror show.
It's entertainment.
Or if you're going by Teen Titans Go logic, he's actually Deadpool. They're so funny.
13th Wolfman says, "Man with the Camera" is the name of a series Bronson was in.
Yes, that's what it was.
And he's doing well. Says 13 Wolfman. I'm glad to hear.
Awesome. I think someone was shot.
I think you've seen this movie before.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of ringing a bell. This is the one with Charles Bronson in it, right? He's like literally just a walking coffin at this point.
Who are you? I am literally death.
He's literally death. Like he comes out, he's wearing a fucking silk robe with the scythe.
The only thing you can see besides the robe is a mustache sticking out.
Yeah. Small observation. I actually like the extras in this movie. They don't look very hot, if that makes sense.
You mean
like they kind of look like real people who would be in this situation. You know what I mean? Like they look like actual. Yeah, like they look like public servants. They don't look like. I don't know. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, give super not hot people jobs because they deserve it. I just kind of appreciate the attention to detail because in this situation you wouldn't see like supermodels as everybody. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for the greasy guy to come and be like, hey, I need treatment. Hey, I need treatment. I need to see a doctor.
Well, here he is. It's Paul Kersey, who is no longer an architect.
Well, I mean, in a few years, Bruce Willis will probably be the same age as Charles Bronson at some point.
True.
How old was Charles Bronson when he died? Like in his 80s?
Yeah. Death Wish
5.
5, I believe it was 75, I believe he was.
And that was 94, and he died when?
I think 2005. I'm probably very off. Maybe
I think he died a little bit earlier than that.
Maybe Wolfman can help us out. Paul.
Jeff Goldblum is that bad guy in this film. No, we're watching the remake. In the original, Jeff Goldblum is the one bad guy that he never actually catches.
Exactly. Which fucking, as annoying as it is, I'm glad there is a movie where that trope doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
Right, he doesn't go after the people.
Exactly. Happy Sunshine, even though his daughter's going to get molested and his wife's going to get shot.
But there's no sexuality or rape in the MPA rating, so
yeah, not full
off screen it goes.
I was gonna say in a mainstream film, you'll never get what happened in the first movie ever, or the second one too. What's up?
You did in 1974.
Oh yeah, it was different though. Like I feel kind of weird. I feel like it was wicked shocking back then because it hadn't been done as much, but people didn't care as much. But nowadays, if you had a scene like that in a super mainstream action movie, I feel like people would be like complaining about it and writing articles and shit.
No, they wouldn't, because they had the Hills of Ice 1 and 2 remakes go to theaters back in 2006 and 7, and they had rape and Hostel and stuff, and a lot of movies, but those were mostly horror movies though, not like action. So I can see why, but also back then there was films that had rape, but they weren't going to theaters as much as big as Death Wish did.
Right, because Death Wish was kind of a mold breaker in a way.
Right, because like there was there was The Last House on the Left. There was it Spit on Your Grave before or after Death Wish? I think it was after.
I want to say after as well.
Yeah, maybe late 70s actually.
Mm-hmm.
But like films like it were happening all around. And Charles Bronson died in 2003 at the age of 81.
I was close.
I know, right?
Tell that to Bruce's mustacheless face. What if they gave him a Bronson mustache for this film?
That'd be great.
I would laugh my ass off. Now I can't get it. I can't get
just
that.
Bruce Willis with a stash.
I can't get that image out of my head. I imagine him with fucking Bronson's mustache right now.
With a little patch of hair or something.
Yeah.
I've come to fix your plumbing.
Well, you're gonna need him or meet him.
Well, you're gonna eat him. Ew, why would you eat Jesus?
You believe in Jesus? Well, you're gonna eat him. Do you believe in Jesus in Charles Bronson's gun? I'm an asshole father.
Well, I didn't know this. Charles Bronson was an action hero before Death Wish.
He was or wasn't?
He was in The Mechanic in 1972.
Oh yeah, that was a big film.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I didn't know he was big before. I knew he was a big name, but I didn't know he was a big action hero.
Right.
Things you learn.
I feel like the sequels of Death Wish kind of solidified that stereotype of him more than the first one, because the first one did like actually have a story and it did actually try, and then the rest of them kind of like will have Bronson say stuff in his cool demeanor while he shoots people.
Yeah, I was thinking that the 13th Wolfman says that Charles Bronson was 43 when he played in the original Death Wish, and a remake of Last House on the Left has a rape scene. I Spit in Your Grave came out in 1978 as Day of the Woman. It was re-released in 1980 as I Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah. Whoop his butt. I guess what I meant was I didn't mean you couldn't get a rape scene in a movie released in theaters. I guess what I was saying was they were trying to make kind of a fun movie with this. They were trying to make an audience pleaser with this. They weren't trying to like tell an actual story or narrative with this movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at least if they were, it fell through. Sorry, what?
Actually, Charles Bronson, I was trying to do the math, and then Screaming Joker's Productions confirmed that he was actually 53 when he did Death Wish.
Oh shit!
Damn, and he was with a girl who's probably like half his age.
Yeah. What about fucking Death Wish 3 when he's like 100 and he's with that 20-year-old chick? I'm still kind of salty about the ending of 5.
What happens? He
just walks away from like the girlfriend who he was with. That horrible shit happened to her, and she's like, "Please take care of her if anything happens." And he just like walks away while she's in this warehouse full of grinded meat and a melting guy in a pit of acid. Yeah, he's just like, "Yeah, you take care of yourself."
I thought he came back.
He's like, "You believe in Jesus, you can do it."
I thought he came back though, or at some point was with her again.
No, it just ended when he was walking away.
Oh, of course it did.
Yeah.
I'm sure he went back for her.
I hope.
Or he would have been like, God damn it, now I gotta take care of someone else who probably was gonna die anyways.
I'm too old to wipe this shit. I want to watch Lethal Weapon after.
Oh, the Lethal Weapon series?
Yeah, if you want to do commentaries, I'm up for that.
I love those movies. Those are so awesome.
They are super fun.
I think my least favorite's 4, and my favorite's 2. I think I already told you that a while ago.
My favorite is 1, and my least favorite's 4. So I'm kind of close to your opinion.
Your least favorite is 1? Really?
No, my least favorite is 4.
I was gonna say.
I'm saying my favorite is 1.
Oh.
I'm not trying to get off topic, but I fucking love the character dynamic in the first film the most.
Yeah.
Like I think 2 is the most fun, and then 3 is the most easygoing, and then 4 is kind of like, let's make it because we can. You know what I mean?
It's more like a reunion movie than anything.
Exactly. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just not as good.
Right, and I like Death Wish 2 more, I think, because the first one, it needed a sequel to complete all its storylines.
Oh yeah.
And the way they handled it was just so great.
Mm-hmm. And then 3 came out.
It's like, God damn it.
It felt like a completely different series.
Yeah. At that point, it turned more to comedy action than action comedy.
Oh, yeah. The fucking popsicle part, I'll never get over.
Oh,
I wish Bruce Willis ate a chocolate popsicle in this.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Death Wish 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really pinpoint what's my favorite Death Wish movie. I thought that Death Wish 1 and the remake were my favorites, but I'm starting to watch parts of 2 and 3 a lot more, and 4 and 5. They're all just so fun.
Oh yeah, my favorite is 1. My second favorite. It sounds weird, but I think 5 is my second favorite, and then this one. Like I don't know how to explain it. I was impressed by 5. Like they actually tried.
Yeah, we were both skeptical. We were like, it's the 5th fucking movie. Come on.
And Charles is like so old. Not that he gave much of a crap in the sequels, but
yeah, I mean he had never given crap in the first place.
No, that's kind of what I like about him, though. Like
he's got this charm.
Yeah, exactly. Like he still has that on-screen charisma, and the fact he doesn't give a shit about what's going on like adds to the value of watching those.
Well, the 13th Wolfman says, "What about 10 to Midnight?"
Actually, 10 to Midnight. I haven't seen that.
I've heard of these movies. Oh, I've heard of Murphy's Law too.
We have that at Charles as well.
10 to Midnight's a 1983 film with Charles Bronson. I gotta see more Charles Bronson films. It was directed by the guy who did, I think, Death Wish 4, J. Lee Thompson. Let's see.
Huh.
He directed which Death Wish movie? Yeah, Death Wish 4, The Crackdown, the most awesome subtitle.
The Crackdown.
It has so much symbolism.
Exactly, because he's stopping those druggies.
Yeah, then Screaming Joker Production says, I feel like the police, or the PC police, would have such a fit if you had a rape scene in the movie now because they want to ruin Hollywood.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Look, you get some guy like James Gunn saying a joke on Twitter fucking a decade ago, and now he's fired from biggest job at Disney.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that James Gunn shit?
Nah, that really sucks though.
Yeah, he did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which
I know he did Slither, the Bilbo Experiment,
yeah.
the Galaxy. And
Disney fired him because of jokes he said 10 years ago on Twitter. Like just recently they fired him. So he's not working on the third Guardians movie, which is probably like his fucking passion.
That's terrible.
Isn't it? Like
it's like high school. Like, oh, you said something. Now you're not gonna get to go play on the or go out. You just have to say in summer school or something. You didn't pass or.
It's fucking garbage. Like who the hell?
Lower. So like it's like in preschool. Oh, you stole his cookie, then you're not gonna be able to go out in the playground.
Over it.
What?
There was a pad in your dresser.
Hey, they set themselves up for that.
Exactly. I didn't notice that the first time we watched it. What were you saying?
I like how they had that. Like it wasn't like it was just playing so nonchalantly. Like she doesn't realize anything's happening. I think they pulled it off pretty well.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Like I didn't notice the page turning thing from the window when we first watched it.
Yeah, or when she says that it was in your dresser, not on it. It's kind of like they paid attention to a more nonchalant way of handling it. Like, she has no idea this is happening.
Oh yeah,
she's doing things that everyone would do. They would call out to their mother saying you were wrong or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what are those guys going to do tonight?
Order a pizza.
No.
I could never tell what they're wearing. Was it like a nylon on their head or something?
I believe. I think they're just generic masks. I would have grabbed a knife and a phone. Not that it would help much in this situation.
Right. You know, that's Elizabeth's shoe. She was, I think it was the kid who was in the Karate Kid's girlfriend in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, and then she was also in Piranha 3D as the sheriff.
Huh.
Which is a fucking awesome movie.
I need to watch that.
Yeah.
Hey, that gun's in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I don't remember what it's called.
Dreamer RS says, well, that's sad. The news about the Guardians of the Galaxy director. I mean, it is. It's bullshit.
Yeah, like, what you say online a decade ago doesn't reflect who you are now.
Right, you could totally change in a matter of a year, let alone 10 years.
Right. And the shit he said was, it was like not funny, just kind of shock humor. But you're gonna fire the fucker?
What do you even say?
Like child rape jokes.
Oh,
A
well, I mean,
decade.
I can see why they fired him because it's just child rape
It was 10
jokes,
years
but
ago, though.
I know, but like their branding is all about
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you drink, like, if you're a Disney World actress or actor and you drink on social media, they'll fire you for that. Even if you're not getting, like, crazy drunk. Like, they have to
Um,
keep their kitty image.
wait, who is this?
James Gunn.
No, no, I mean the when you drink alcohol.
Oh, it was just a story in general. Like, I heard this actress got fired from Disney because she posted on social media that she was drinking socially with friends.
Yeah, but here's the thing: how many kids who would understand that how to use social media, let alone get the joke, be
Yeah.
offended by that? I mean, how many of them would even be on social media?
How many of
Yeah,
them know that there is a director? They probably just think that movies are made out of thin air.
right. With the age bracket they're going for, I should say.
Yeah.
No, they're more afraid of the parents' backlash than the kids not understanding or taking offense, which they wouldn't.
I guess, but if attention wasn't brought to it in the first place, the parents wouldn't even know. They're not going to look into James Gunn's 10-year-old tweets.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
someone did apparently.
Oh, yeah. Someone who, like the guy was saying earlier, PC police.
Oh, Jesus.
I was actually kind of surprised they went this far with the assault in this film. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I've seen
Oh, yeah. We've both seen worse. I'm
oh
just
yeah,
saying, like,
like even in theatrical movies, like again, The Hills of Ice,
oh, yeah.
or like those movies are brutal. Especially the rape scene in the second
Mm-hmm.
one. But that was also 10 years ago, so things have
Right.
kind of changed more into a more friendly route.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, there's a rape scene. You can clearly see what they're doing. This one, there is no rape scene.
Right. They don't really show anything.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I just wasn't expecting it. I guess I think too little of movies nowadays.
Stop thinking they just materialize out of thin air.
Exactly. I don't know. I just feel like I guess they're trying too hard nowadays to be kind of let's let everyone love our movie instead of a certain demographic.
Yeah, like films. What was I gonna say? Like Inside, or there's another one
Mm-hmm.
that's really graphic, and they came out at a time when direct-to-DVD was really popular. But they were
Yeah.
released in different countries. In those countries, they gave no shits.
Right.
They had tons of sadistic, brutal, graphic violence
Uh huh.
and rape, and they didn't care. With them, they released them in America. They wouldn't bring them right up to theaters. They would put them on direct to DVD. They'd sell great.
Yeah. I feel like some movies need that direct home video release to get away with more shit. You know.
Yeah, well, the director of this movie, Eli Roth, has also directed Hostel, Cabin Fever, um, and he's known for his really graphic horror movies with really raunchy humor. That's why his films are kind of a love him or hate him.
Right.
Like the scene later on in this film where the guy gets his brain squished out. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's like something that he would normally do, but this is an action movie, so he had to kind of uh, tone it back a little bit.
Yeah. True. Like, there's not super duper amounts of gore in this film.
No, there's some, but it's again, it's not really the bloodbath you'd expect from director who's directed films like I said, Hostel, Cabin Fever, especially the Green Inferno, the cannibal movie that was like a throwback to the Ruggiero Deodato days and stuff,
Uh huh.
or was it Claudio Simonetti? No, I don't know who directed Cannibal Ferox. Or no, Umberto Lenzi. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He directed Cannibal Ferox. There's tons of cannibal movies back in the 70s and 80s that were that he paid homage to in The Green Inferno.
I see. I
But
need
he
to watch
still
more of
had
his
that
work.
raunchy humor from his other movies, and that's why some people don't like it because it's
Yeah.
too much. It's too
Like,
different.
Like you said, it's kind of a love-hate relationship.
Right. Like it's not in the mold of what makes a good horror movie, but it's something different enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's obviously a shitty horror movie, but at the same time, it's a good horror movie. People kind of don't know how to feel about it.
You gotta like take the good with the bad, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, I
What else
also
are
like
so
this. I
good?
like his brother in this film, played by Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
like he's not at first he's kind of leeching off of Bruce Willis, but not like not greedily. He needs to, and his brother understands. But then eventually you can tell he does care.
Yeah, unlike Bruce.
Except for a couple scenes.
He just seems really tired in this movie.
Well, I mean that's every movie. There's one scene in this movie that I absolutely love,
Mm.
where he breaks down and he starts crying.
Yeah, I thought that was a good scene too. Like I wasn't expecting that because when you walk in on your dead wife like he just did, I know he's a doctor, he's seen a lot of death and shit, but when your wife dies, I don't think he was really giving it his all.
I mean, when you become a doctor, there's that composure that you have to keep, and they
Mm.
kind of leak into that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, um, yeah, he should have reacted a little bit more. I think.
Yeah, I'm not saying he should have like done the
Although he was
generic
crying there, it counts.
like oh I'm screaming really loud because someone I love died. That's in every action movie now. I'm not saying like he should have done that. I think there should have been a little more than just a few tears.
Yeah, maybe like eyes closed, turn away kind of thing,
Yeah,
instead of just a blink stare.
exactly. I also like the detective in this movie. I don't know if he has the same name as the character in the first two, but
I don't know. I like the detective in the first movie. He also came back for the second movie, which is pretty cool.
yeah, true. That's part of why I liked him so much because I didn't think he would come back.
Right,
I
me
thought it was
neither.
just going to be like a done deal.
Yeah, he looks kind of tired in the first one, and then the second one he kind of livened up. I was like, really?
Yeah, because he had more of a story in that movie. Because in the first one, he's just a detective, and then the second one, he's kind of doing this off the books to protect the NYPD's ass.
Yeah, then he goes on Paul Kersey's side, kind of near his endings of the scenes.
Yeah. So like he had more to do in the movie, so I guess he was just a little more excited to have a meteor role.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get a Death Wish 2 remake.
No, I think this is going to be the only one they do for at least a really long time. And if they do another one, it'll be like completely separate from this.
Well, they're doing a movie called Death Kiss, which has a guy who looks just like Charles Bronson.
Oh, you showed me that shit. Yeah, you showed me that.
So I think that'll boost something. If he talks just like him, then it'll be a done deal. But I've heard his voice, the real actor, he'd have to change a lot to talk like him.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of got a commanding voice, so it kind of have to be toned back.
Right. Now, this, I don't think this guy's giving a bad performance or anything, but I think he in the film wasn't really handled very well.
Like it could have been done with him.
In a way, like I guess what I'm saying, he's the device to get Paul Kersey to think about wanting to protect his family and avenge his family. Like that's literally the only reason he's in this movie at all. And it's just a little random how it happens.
Yeah, with the deer and stuff. It's like
Yeah. Like he
I
just
mean,
immediately out of nowhere turns over like, "Oh, people are killing my deer. Let me go shoot them." See, Paul, you have to protect what's yours. Like I understand why he's there. I think he should be there. I understand all that, but I don't think like in the theater I was just kind of like, "Wait, what?"
yeah, he's there and then he disappears.
Like this, the execution of this is just kind of like,
Yeah, I would say something. I'd be like, son of a bitch, but he doesn't say anything.
yeah, he just
He
gets
gets out of the
out.
car and grabs a gun.
This is after his fucking daughter's funeral.
Still in the tuxedo and everything.
Yeah, like
It's like, really?
I agree. There should have been like a oh god, what the fuck, and then like extend this scene a little bit is what I'm saying. Like make it a little longer. Don't make it like 2 seconds long.
Yeah, this is even longer than the first Death Wish.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes. Thank God he had a rifle, not a shotgun, or else he'd be out of ammo right now.
Exactly. He just got back from his daughter's funeral. He doesn't really look sad.
I don't know. We don't know what their relationship was like, so.
I guess. But this is such a preachy moment. Like, it's so. I'm getting a little picky right now, but a scene like this that's supposed to get the protagonist uh into revenge mode. It's so preachy, just like the way it's written. It's like you have to protect your family. When someone needs to protect what's theirs, they do it themselves.
I do like Bruce's reaction to that. Though.
Yeah, I thought that was good too.
Like she jumps back when he shoots.
Yeah, like I agree with that. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm getting a little too nitpicky, but that's what I was thinking in the theater too.
I mean, that deer they had in that shot, it looked so damn real.
I agree with that.
I don't know if it was or not. If they were, that'd be kind of illegal.
Yeah, it would. He's not necessarily going to give you money, bro. Fuck you! I invaded your privacy, hoping you'd give me money.
Yeah, who knows what's in that can?
Exactly.
It's his own piss. Wash your car with that.
Lols. I was surprised when she came back later in the movie. I thought she was going to be in a coma the entire time, like in Death Wish 1.
Right. I'm surprised her friend came back later on in the film, too.
Who?
Like, her friend right here.
Oh, yeah, me too.
She comes at the very end.
My favorite character who comes back at the end is the table.
Fuck. The best part is you don't see him buy it or install it. So it's
exactly.
Like, you're like, he got it.
Yeah, that's how you do it right. You don't really explain it much because you see it in the commercial, and then yeah,
that's enough for it to work.
Exactly.
The cool thing is you see that table there the whole time, and it's the exact same table. You just don't pick up on it.
Yeah, like that's kind of detail I love in movies like this, that they get it right.
People in the comments who aren't watching the movie with us are like, "What the hell are you talking about? Table?"
My favorite character in this movie is a table. I'm sorry, and it's not played by Bruce Willis like you'd think. He'd play a good table.
Stiff as a board.
In this movie, he is, at least.
I think the therapy sessions are they're integral to the first part of it, but then the second, why need them anymore except for to get that joke out?
Yeah, it goes a little too far.
Yeah, like this scene I get because it's showing how he's trying to pass the time in his now miserable life.
Right.
But then he's like, "Oh, I'm all better," and they're still showing the scene. It's like, okay, we know.
I do like. Sorry, what?
I said it's like we do know he's already better, so why have a scene telling us directly?
Right.
But also, it does lead to a funny joke where she's like, "Just keep doing what you're doing." Okay, I will.
He's like, "Fuck yeah, I will. I'm Bruce Willis. I shoot people for a living." Oh, what do you call it? I do like that there are some quieter moments in this movie. Like, having a reputation of Death Wish, like the third movie kind of gave you a gun-ho feel. I feel like it would be so easy nowadays for someone to get lazy and just make another gun-ho film and call it Death Wish, but they have some quieter moments in here. Like this. I like this. He's like sniffing her belongings, which is like, sure, that sounds weird on paper, but that's like something someone would do if they lost a loved one like that, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You know, like, I think this is all good. Like these quieter moments, like where he's just living with these, like you said, his now miserable life.
Oh, the headphone.
And I think he's okay in these parts. I know I'm ragging on him in this movie, but he's good when he wants to. And then other times he's just there for the money, like Charles.
Well, I mean, I can understand. He's been in so many movies, and he's been typecasted over and over again.
Exactly. Ever since like Die Hard, he's just been like the action movie man.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he's good casting in here, because you think of Charles, Bruce feels like a modern day Charles in a way.
Yeah.
I think Charles is cooler though.
Definitely. He
Like,
looks
no
cooler, he
doubt.
sounds cooler, he acts cooler.
Do you believe in Jesus? Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's one thing about this movie, and I don't think he ever did was he never gave a one-liner.
No,
But he did it in the
except for
original.
Jack. Except for Jack, I think that
Oh
could
yeah,
be
that was the
considered.
best.
Yeah.
But Charles Bronson in the original never gave a one-liner at all.
Nope. Exactly.
So, but I think the scene that it had that one-liner in this movie was necessary
Yeah, I agree.
because you don't know, you wouldn't get it if he just did it. Like, if he says no, I'm not going to kill you, then he never says Jack is. Then you'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
It would be out of context and everything.
It's kind of like that joke in The Man with the Golden Gun where she's like, "Who's driving the boat?" And he goes, "George." And then she's like, "George." And then he goes, "Automatic pilot," which is a joke that nobody gets. I went on a tangent there. Sorry, everybody. That's what happens when you get a Bond fan. They kind of try to connect everything they can to James Bond. Lips organic. I don't know why I like that reaction.
I like this quirk he has where he has to eat like healthy.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he just has a slice of peaches. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Case solved. Although comparing this to Death Sentence, I love Death Sentence a lot more than this.
I was gonna say that was a successful stream for us, huh?
But Death Sentence, have you seen the rest of that movie?
Not yet. I'm waiting for us to do a full news stream of it.
Oh fuck, that movie gets intense. Like it's really really good. Like if you think the first half is okay, you'll think the second half is like a million times better. And
I thought the first half was fucking amazing. Like that whole parking lot scene, I was just like at the edge of my seat.
Yeah, so after that, the parking lot scene, everything, it gets even better.
Yeah, dude, we need to do a stream of that eventually again. And hopefully my fucking new DVD doesn't fuck up like my old one.
Right.
But that whole parking lot scene, it kind of reminded me of a scene in Casino Royale, just like in general.
God damn it, James Bond.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, but Death Sentence. I said it was underrated, and someone's like, "You think it's underrated because you haven't seen it yet?" I'm like, "No, I think it's underrated because no one talks about it."
No.
James Mox Trailers asks what movie, and it's Death Wish 2018. It's in the title, but it's kind of in the middle of this really long title, so I can understand why it's hard to see, but I have to fit all that stuff in.
Makes sense.
But what was I saying? Death Sentence? Or was I on something else?
Yeah. Death Sentence being underrated.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's severely underrated. It didn't make that much at the box office. Probably even less than this movie made, actually.
Yeah, no one knows it's like it's not part of the Death Wish series, but it is like from the same lineage.
Brian Garfield, who wrote Death Wish, also wrote a sequel called Death Sentence.
Yeah, and that's what the Kevin Bacon film is based on.
Yeah.
Loosely, anyway.
Well, yeah, loosely.
And then this incorporates some stuff from Death Sentence, too, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Mainly the house scene at the end.
Yeah, but I'll say this right now. By the end of the Death Sentence, I was almost in tears. How far did you get?
The second scene with I'm blanking on the guy's name. The second scene with Sully from Monsters Inc.
Oh, so you didn't see
John Goodman. The second scene with John Goodman is up to I got.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's a lot more that happens, and you get gutted in a couple scenes.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I really want to watch that.
Yeah. I was like, holy fuck! How much more dark can you get?
Super duper dark eventually. What's up, baby?
But dude, I want to watch Death Sentence again, but I had never felt so bad watching an action movie for the characters and stuff.
We're committing a crime. How dare you try to stop us?
It's like the bully in school. Like you're like, I'm beating you up, but then you hit me back. How dare you?
Yeah. That was something else I was gonna say. Like, I'm not projecting my own political thoughts into this. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to like get in trouble 10 years from now, like James Gunn. But I'm kind of like when we first watched this, I was kind of surprised going into it again with PC Police. This movie's kind of about an old white dude going against criminals. And I feel like that's even kind of looked down upon by like the PC Police now. Like this is kind of an old school movie in that regard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's this line in the original Death Wish that would not sit well with people today.
Which one? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one where those people are talking about like the black on white crime or whatever.
Yeah, they're like, you notice how he's killing more black people than whites.
Oh, that yeah, that part.
And he's like, they're saying something about they can't make racial equality on the burglars and stuff.
Yeah, it's like he's racist because he's killing more black people than white people, and then the woman responds like, "Oh, well, it's just because more of the crimes are committed by those people," and that would fucking get the whole film like a national, like nationally blacklisted nowadays. And like we're not saying whether or not we agree with it. We're just commenting on like it's interesting how these films go into stuff like that.
Well, I mean, it is true for back then, but it's not everyone. It's not every black person was doing it. There's white people doing it too.
Oh, obviously, and he kills white people in the films.
Right.
I think mostly white. Well, despite that line, I think throughout the series he kills mostly white people anyway.
Right. But yeah, they definitely tried to it makes sense why they would say that, but at the same time, you have to realize that not every black person's killing people or robbing people on the streets. There's white people.
Oh, exactly. Too. Like if you look at the number of people in general who don't commit crimes and the number of people who do, it's like not close. There are way more people who don't commit crimes in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I don't know, in that line in the first movie, it's just kind of there. They don't really dwell on it. They just kind of mention it in passing as you're going through the parts.
It's like as he's walking by, they say it.
Yeah, it's not like dwelled on. I think that's how movies should tackle politics more, is kind of
not so in your face.
Yeah, like that's my big problem with movies now. Every movie I go to see shoves politics in it and halts the story to tell their politics. And if it's a whole movie based on a political message or based on politics, I don't mind that. What I mind is more, yeah, that's fucking funny.
Where he's shooting and it goes all around.
I do like this where he's trying to learn about guns and stuff.
Yeah, isn't the song Back in Black?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing they can't hear the audio. We'd get taken off YouTube.
Oh, freaking AC/DC.
I like the part. Like one detail I liked is later on how he gets cut by the Glock's slide later.
We're not that far from now, but yeah, it makes sense. Like he doesn't know how to use the gun.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I feel like it's something most action writers wouldn't really think of. Like they're actually like they know how guns work when they're writing.
Yeah. Also, what was it? The original Death Wish, I think. I'm trying to think back. Yeah, like he automatically knew how to use a gun. But he didn't automatically. His father had taught him how to use a gun when he was a kid. And it naturally comes back to you.
That's right.
But I forgot what I was gonna say. But like in Death Sentence, I won't spoil anything, but like Kevin Bacon makes that transition where he's like, I never used a gun in my life until like I'm now freaking Rambo.
Yeah.
But I think he did do something to learn really quick. Just the basics.
Yeah.
Or how to put the gun together and shoot it. But
probably from John Goodman, I imagine.
No, I'm not. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, no spoilers if it goes into that.
Yeah. John Goodman was really good in that movie, though.
He's a good man.
Like you don't expect him to play these parts.
No.
After Roseanne, but he now he's lost a lot of weight. He's been in a lot more movies too.
Oh yeah, which is good.
Like when I saw him in Death Sentence, I was like, "Holy shit, he's doing good."
I like how they chose him for that movie. You wouldn't really expect him in that kind of role,
right?
But he did it fucking flawlessly, from what I did see.
It's just his voice. Like he could have a bad script and he'd still make it work.
Exactly. He's that fucking man. Did you hear how Roseanne, after she got kicked out, they're actually going to continue the show, but have Roseanne's character just not there?
which is like a ghost, like ooh, Roseanne.
Yeah, some people say that she'll die, and that's why she's gone. And other people say she'll be in like a coma because of bad surgery or something.
Or how'd she die? Blood clot.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
bad. I'm sorry.
it's okay. You'll get fired 10 years from now when you're working at like Warner Brothers over that.
Hey, they'll be watching my channel every single video just to make sure.
Yeah. I kind of like the tensity of this scene because, like, if you did just throw on a hoodie and you're walking through this neighborhood that you're not familiar with, you would feel fucked like he does.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's good in scenes like this. Like, I think it's kind of natural.
Yeah, he looks like the average guy, you know. It's not like he's muscular to the T or something.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just some guy in a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Searching for crime.
Where's the crimity? The crimity. He's the Grim Reaper. My car. They learned this from video games.
There was a line from a guy, the Rageaholic, who reviewed Death Wish 3. He actually reviewed them all, but yeah, that's when the Glock hits his hand.
Yeah.
But he when his 20-year-old girlfriend gets stuck in the car and thrown into traffic, Charles Bronson turns around and the guy adds, "My car."
My car. That reminds me of Street Fighter.
It's pretty accurate. He wouldn't care about the girl too much, just his damn car.
My car that I spent money on.
My car.
It reminds me of Street Fighter. Oh, my car.
Or does he have an eye patch, or is he bleeding?
He's bleeding.
Have you ever gotten like hit in the temple by something? It fucking hurts.
Yep. I got hit in the temple by a quarter once.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's like what was I gonna say? If you hit like your if your hand, no, what was I gonna say? Not your hand. There's a part of your body that's like, no, not the one like they tell you in this movie where he goes to the guy.
Oh, the nerve thing in the leg.
No, but not that. But there's a part of your body that's your fingernails.
Yes.
Like if you get stuck between something, it fucking hurts. Exactly. So there's this Japanese torture device where they stick a hot needle under your fingernail and to pry it up.
And
it's like one of the ultimate pains you can feel.
I know I think I heard of that once. They also have like the bamboo shit where you're just barely poked by a bamboo, or the dripping water shit. There's so much shit, but fucking flaming needles in your fucking nails, that would kill.
Or in your eyeball, that'd be worse.
Oh, let's not even get to the other thing.
Oh no, actually, I was gonna say, I told my brother this one too. And he was like, but there was a part in a movie called "I Spit on Your Grave 3." It's a remake of not of a movie called "I Spit on Your Grave 3." It's just the third movie in the remake franchise. And she goes to give this guy a blowjob. She takes a knife and cuts his wiener vertically down, and then chews it off and eats it. Like, oh my god, you're a savage, bitch.
Sounds like our kind of movie, doesn't it?
I'm never watching that movie. After I saw that scene, I'm like, I'm not watching that movie.
All right. Crazy shit goes on in Hollywood. But yeah,
it's a direct-to-DVD video movie, actually. All of them are.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, too much for theaters.
Something we both noticed when we were watching. I kind of like his reaction here, where he's like kind of getting fame.
He's like cool,
like the way he's looking. Something we both noticed when we watched it in the theater. He doesn't have that sort of reaction after killing for the first time.
That Charles Bronson did.
Yeah, not even just that though, but like in general, like I know he's a doctor, he's seen so much death, he's probably had to put people down before, but going out there and like killing, and like when the adrenaline wears off, you would have that kind of shock factor, like what did I just do, or like,
dude, and Charles Bronson had that immediately. Like he put his hands in his face.
Yeah, exactly.
He was shooken.
Exactly. Like I'm not even saying that just to make it more like the first movie. I don't mind if it's different. It's more like just I feel like there should have been a little more of a reaction to when he kills those people for the first time. It was pretty brutal too.
Yeah, well, you got to keep in mind it's Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, he plays tables mostly.
They sometimes shoot out guns.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for the movie Upgrade?
Upgrade. I have seen that trailer.
Dude, like the guns inside the people's hands.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
fucking
about.
badass. So I'm thinking of Bruce Willis as a table and the guns. He can shoot guns out of his hand.
The table legs.
Just watch like a pirate.
That'd be fucking awesome. Or he jumps on his side and shoots
This-
all four.
There's this movie called Planet Terror. It's like a grindhouse movie from 2007.
Yeah.
It was double billed in theaters with Death Race, not Death Race, Death Proof.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scene in Planet Terror where a girl loses her leg in the opening, and later on they attach a machine gun to it.
Yeah.
And then she's a stripper, so she's able to move certain ways and shoot the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So she does like a spin on her ass, and then she's shooting all around her.
I spit on your ass.
Oh, there is one there was a joke I did. I included. I spit on your something.
I spit on your face. This movie's going by pretty quick, man. We're already like halfway done.
I got like an hour left.
Yeah.
What was the joke? I might have to look back. It was so funny. It was so bad.
Yeah. Dude goes Grim Reaper.
I didn't know the Grim Reaper were white.
Well, this new one does. Don't worry, that's not rude.
No, Matt, stop. You're ruining it.
I'm not ruining anything. We're just watching a table watching a MacBook. I do think this is a good idea, though, like this kind of fascination with what he's been doing. I guess this kind of makes up for the stuff I was saying earlier where he doesn't really have that reaction to killing. Yeah. I guess this does make up for it. There's kind of a sadistic angle to it, so I guess they're just playing it differently.
Yeah, they're definitely playing it a little bit differently. But
yeah, he's like fascinated by it rather than like shocked by it.
Right.
Yeah, I do. Well, looking back at it, I guess I enjoy that angle a little more than what I did before because I didn't really think of it much. Shot these, dude! I just remembered that line you mentioned in the first one about the he's racist stuff. They actually bring that up in this movie too with that radio station.
Oh, I was looking at something. I couldn't hear it. I believe you. I think I've heard it before.
Not this one part. After he kills more people, they bring it up. There's this radio station that's going like, the Grim Reaper's racist. He's killing more.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I forgot this. Yeah, here she is. She's saying after he saves a black couple now, she's congratulating him. But then later on, when it turns out he kills more black people, she turns on him and says he's racist. That's actually something I completely forgot about that. But after we watched it, I was going to bring it up because I was very shocked they went with that. I feel like that's a big no-no for a theatrical release.
Sure.
Like just bringing that up at all. For nowadays, anyway, not back then.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie My Girl?
No.
Oh, I do. It's like a romantic comedy, but with two kids. It's like a funny movie.
Yeah, I'm not interrupting. I just love this scene.
Oh, where he finds the ice cream man.
Yeah, because he's like a little. He's sure he's supposed to be happy to make the kid feel better in this situation, but you can tell he's a little happy because now he's like, now I get to do this a little more. Like that reaction when she's like, he got shot on his way to school. He kind of went like, ooh, time for another fucking Blastoise attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You were saying.
Oh no, I was saying something about My Girl, but I don't think you would get it even if I told you.
No. I could watch it.
Oh, it's like a movie from the 90s. Oh. I'm trying to find that joke I said about it was like it's nasty.
It's nasty. Ice cream man.
It's the ice cream.
I think I told you this the first time we saw this. This this killing was actually the one that like shocked me the most because it felt it felt the most real.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it wasn't like fun or like actiony or brutal like the first one. It was just plain brutal because he just like walks up and guns this guy down before the other guy can even pull his own gun out.
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, like it's something you could actually picture happening in real life, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Even though it's kind of funny how everyone else runs up to his table and takes his fucking shit. Like that's kind of a bit comedic.
It's accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the death that like shocked me the most. Like it kind of left an impact on me because like this could happen in real life. Your last customer. Hey, that's kind of a quip when he goes your last customer.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about the scene, to be honest.
Yeah. It's not very prevalent. It kind of just happens. Who the fuck
are you? Pulls out his gun, but he never does anything.
Nope. Your last customer. Everyone... I love that. Everyone just steals his shit.
Isn't it all money or is it ice cream?
They were stealing his ice cream because this is before Death Wish 4 the crackdown. Imagine them doing like all the other Death Wish movies, but like in this universe.
I cannot find that post anywhere. It's so funny.
I'm Paul Kersey. I was kind of impressed by the detective's attention to detail here. Like he notices the kid's using his left hand instead of his right hand.
Kid, the guy's like, how old?
Oh no! I mean, when he watches the other kids pretending to be the Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah.
Like he notices the kid using his left hand.
I was looking for the post at the same time while watching this.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. He noticed that.
This is gonna drive me crazy.
You'll find it
I remember what it was.
Just like I was saying, you'll find it eventually.
So it was the post was name one movie but replace one word of it with asshole.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I spit on your asshole.
Oh yeah, I kind of stole that from you unintentionally then.
Oh what?
Well, I said ass, not asshole. It could be the butt cheek.
I spit on your asshole.
Asshole.
Or one's like you win.
We're watching Asshole Wish.
Or Death Asshole.
I love that drawing of
or Death Wish 5, the face of asshole.
Oh wait, listen. Oh. Yeah, shh. Oh. Yeah, that's the part where they're talking about like how he's racist now. Oh, she's I remember her getting angry at him after that. Never mind. I guess I remembered wrong.
What was that blood crackle noise that just happened?
I didn't hear it.
It was like
maybe it was on your end. I don't know.
I was like, was that a ghost or something? Trying to break into my computer? Better not. Kick its ass.
It was the Grim Reaper. Everyone's nervous about a copycat.
Hey,
they have an NEC monitor. Oh, I feel like playing Valis now. They have an NEC monitor, and NEC made the PC Engine game console, and now I want to play Valis on the PC Engine. Sorry for the tangent, people. Someone will like it. Someone in this wide world will like my references.
All the 30 people, 5-6 people that watch this video.
Yeah. Here's something no one will get. The woman playing her reminds me of the cop's detective's partner in Crying Freeman.
I haven't seen Crying Freeman.
I'm gonna force you to watch that film. It's not very good, but it just appeals to me so much.
Like Dirty Harry.
Yeah. White needle and
I was watching South Park the other day, and they were having this thing where they had I forgot exactly what happens. I think someone gets killed by sitting on the open toilet seat.
Yeah.
They flush it down and all their guts get sucked out.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the same where they have to record everyone in the bathroom or something like that.
I
Oh,
don't think
so
I've. I don't
I'm
think I've
not
seen that
sure.
one.
And so and then they have the security people that go in,
Yeah.
and they have to watch everyone's bathroom. I might be mixing two of them up, but there's one part where one of the guys they wipe his ass for him. He's like, he's like, he's like, let me kick your asshole, sir. And she wipes it. He's like, I don't have to wipe my butt. And she's like, you're a big boy. Yeah, that's right. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Charge again to 300. The watch.
His birthday present.
The watch.
Imagine if we just declared him dead, even though he was still alive.
Right.
Like, doctor, it clearly says, shut up. I am in charge.
Pretty much. I'm Paul Kersey.
Kersey Enterprises.
Pole dancing Kersey.
Hi, I'm Paul Kersey, Kersey Enterprises. How's my wife?
Hi, I'm Paul.
Like Jimmy Neutron. Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul. It's not Paul, it's Pole.
It's Paulie.
Pole Kersey. Like his wife in the second film, Pole, who was actually Charles's real wife. That
I know, I read that after. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Right?
I think she was married with him the whole time until he died, I thought.
Yeah, she was.
But he had these new women for every movie.
Yep. She was the one woman in his life who did not die in that series.
But she left him.
Yeah.
I'm sure she never ratted him out.
At least she didn't die. Because like literally every if you want to date Charles Bronson in those movies, don't do it because you will wind up dead.
It was just so funny.
Yep. I love how they're like those stereotypical like young 20s person pictures on his phone and then just the picture of his car on there. I think this is a little convenient. Like he's putting this together very well.
Yeah.
Not that I can complain. I mean, I watch very out there movies.
Like how he remembers him taking the picture into the car, but he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws the revenge level of stupid. Like we're in Jaws the Revenge at the end, she has flashbacks of her son dying, which she was not there for. And then she has flashbacks of Chief Brody blowing up the shark, which she was obviously not there for.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Sharky shark. Franken shark.
It always comes back to shark movies. Vincent Donut Frito.
You scared the shit out of me.
You bastard.
Yeah. Actually, I was looking at porn on someone else's phone. Dr. Frankenstein Kersey.
No, Sharkenstein.
Sharkenstein Kersey.
The Incredible Bulk.
The Incredible Bulk Kersey. The Incredible Kersey Bulk.
Oh, no, please stop.
That's basically what the effects were made of, I guess. I don't know.
With his bald head?
No, the character from the book. They literally took words. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I was going to say, what?
The effects in that movie aren't even effects. They're just...
But they're pre-effects, so not even completed, but they said they're
no. I need to watch that movie at least once in my life. That trailer made me so happy. I'm glad you brought that into my life.
I'm sorry.
I need to see it.
I need it.
Frank.
Reminds me of Hellraiser, where they find Frank, the Cenobites, and they're like, Frank. Oh, I'm screwed.
Oh no, I'm Paul Kersey. I need a new hoodie.
Hi, Paul Kersey, Kersey Enterprises. How's my wife?
Dead, like all of your other girlfriends in this series.
And all your other daughters except for one.
Uh-huh.
And we don't even know if he went back to her.
Nope. At least she survives in this film. And
Yeah,
she's
I
in a
know, right?
much better state than in the first movie.
Well, actually, she survived the first movie. She dies in the second one.
Oh, I meant to say the second one. She's in a much better place than in the second one, where she's become
Impaled on
mute.
the spikes.
Yeah, she's become mute. But like that,
What bully channel is that? Ooh,
something that we need to watch eventually.
I could do a podcast on bully channel.
Now I'm gonna get fired from Disney years from now for saying that. Booty bowling. No, but when we first watched Death Wish 2 and saw her get impaled,
Like, oh!
I couldn't help but laugh my ass off just out of pure shock because I wasn't expecting that at all. And it was so gruesome out of nowhere. Look, I wouldn't say out of nowhere because what was happening to her was pretty gruesome, but
yeah, like I never watched the trailers for them before I watched them, besides the first one.
Yeah.
And so everything was like a major surprise, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I enjoyed about this whole run was all the movies we watched, we like knew nothing about.
Right.
That's what made them better. Booty bowling.
That's what's probably called booty bowl.
Most likely. Oh yeah, he gets killed by a bowling ball too.
No, the other guy does that comes in.
Oh, right.
This guy gets like shot in the back of the head. Also, that's like how clever everyone is in this movie. Like, oh, so that's a hospital shirt.
Yeah.
Or beanie or what do you call it? Sweatshirt.
Yeah, like everyone has very good observational skills in this movie, not just the main characters.
Someone could be high as hell and they'd be like, I noticed that.
He's getting a bear for him to drunk.
A bear for him to drunk. I think Bruce Willis is really observational about this too.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have had the mirror there.
Kaboom.
That's his own damn fault. Shouldn't have left his hand on the table.
Exactly. Fish out of water.
Describe that for shit. Jeff Lloyd says, I think Bruce Willis kicked ass in this, and Charles Bronson was the best Kersey. I agree with both of those statements.
Yeah, I do too. Even though I've been kind of ragging on his performance in this film a little bit. When you killed her. Here comes Fish. He's swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just swimming. I like how he was like telling him what was his on whose it was and stuff.
Yeah, me too. That's what Fish does, though.
Dumbass.
Strawberry jam. I remember in the Iger Sanction, there's a part where someone gets blown in half by a shotgun, and they use chocolate syrup for the blood, and it looks very, very good.
Yeah, I've seen that in some movies.
Yeah.
Or like the UCGI, it doesn't look terrible sometimes, but sometimes it does.
Right. This is good too. He doesn't know about guns jamming. He doesn't know how to get it.
Slips on the blood. That's your unbearable.
That's the thing. Like,
oh. Rock on. You should have said that.
That's the thing I like. One of the things I like in this movie, there's a lot of attention to detail with stuff like that, like slipping on the blood and
yeah.
Like there was definitely effort put into this movie, which
Yeah.
sucks that it didn't make that much, but
Right. And people thought it was shit.
it was not shit. I feel like even if you made the best movie ever made, the fact that it was a Death Wish remake, people would just be
See,
kind of
that was
biased.
sorry, but that was really clever. Where he's looking at the camera to see where to aim.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he gets shot in the dick.
Very close.
Oh no, in the leg.
Joe Gugaga. Time for some bowling. He's gonna get a bowl of blood.
Oh, I forgot about the shot afterwards.
Me too.
It makes sense. A bowling ball wouldn't kill him, but it probably really funny.
I see the brain guts on the floor too.
Oh, if only he left the rewind.
I hate when shit like this happens in a movie because I'm just like, ah!
Pull my hair out. Ah!
You're gonna pull your hair out? Cause pull Kersey.
Yeah, I like how they incorporate videos. Like, it makes sense that someone would need to do this.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
actually work half the shit.
Yeah, like he's not an expert in this movie because he wouldn't be. He's just a normal man doctor person. He's not like an expert. Strictly made for entertainment purposes.
But why make it if you know people can just use it for anything?
Exactly. I do like his wardrobe in this film. I would wear that. Morning pole.
Morning pole.
That's kind of a big-lipped alligator moment, but I do like it because like everyone else thinks he's still just a normal guy.
Yeah.
Like he's living a normal civilian life among all this killer stuff. The Pilsen neighborhood. 42 Warthog. WRHG. This looks just like someone I've seen in real life, but I even in the theater I just couldn't nail who it was.
He's definitely a meth addict.
When you're drunk, but you're too cool to drink. This kind of shit would happen. Oh, I knew what kind of headphones he was wearing. That's how much of a life I have. I'm Pole. I'm gonna drink some whatever that is.
I don't think it's for drinking.
He better not drink it. This
right.
is
I think it's like the stuff he injects his leg with. The other guy,
and then just like pours it on it.
Oh man.
I know someone who had a problem with that exact same nerve. And like he could barely walk. Like he needed a cane and shit. That was after I watched this, so I was like, hey, I saw that in a movie.
Oh damn. I can't imagine the pain.
He was in so much pain, like his face was red all the time.
No, I mean like the guy in this movie.
In this movie, yeah.
He screams and he can't even scream right because he's so hurt.
Yeah. That was something else I like too, because like another action movie trope I feel like is when someone's hurt, they just scream at the top of their lungs. But in this one, I kind of believed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he kind of was trying to breathe and he couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. But then other movies, someone's hurt and they just go, ow, really loud.
Yeah, but for the scene where he says it's the most painful thing you can experience.
Yeah.
You buy his pain.
Exactly. That's another reason I like him being a doctor in this, is like he knows that. Like he's an expert in what he is good at,
I
obviously.
love how they think they're helping him so much too.
Yeah.
No
Like
one understands.
he's like 10 steps ahead of them each time.
Yeah.
Right. You need anything else from me? I'm just a table.
I think that guy at the car shop got it the freaking worst.
Yep. Which was good because he was the fucking molester earlier.
He got his balls smashed in by a wrench.
Yeah, that's what was so satisfying in this. Like he does that nasty shit earlier, but he's the one who gets cut in the face and then boiling water in the face.
And smashed in the balls, and then
Fucking head crushed by a car.
yeah, and freaking the leg thing.
Yeah. And the
Not
like I
stomach.
forgot
Oh,
about
here it
that.
is. This is the scene. Yay.
This is like I think this is the scene of the film.
Yeah.
Like I think this is the one that harkens back the most to the other Death Wish movies.
I like how that truck is leaving. Like you sense that no one else is there. So
Right.
imagine if he went in there. There's other people. That
They'd
wouldn't really work.
imagine them watching.
Like, oh, cool. But I think he's unnecessarily ruthless in this movie. I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but like in the first one, there was a sense of
Reservation.
reservation. Yeah.
And this, he's just like kill you, kill you, kill you.
Yeah.
I love the pacing of this scene.
This is
Your last
insane.
customer.
It's your last load.
I like how he like sure he's a criminal and he goes around robbing houses and molesting girls and shit, but he has a normal day job too.
Yeah.
He's not like just some street banger.
Thank God he got knocked out. He would have been screaming.
Yeah, I do think this is like the highlight of the movie though.
Yeah. I'm sure when he woke up, he felt like, oh, that does not feel right.
Imagine seeing that when you wake up. I love this scene.
Yeah, the thing with his leg was never spoiled in any of the trailers, which I thought was really cool.
Exactly.
Like you just thought he gets crushed, that he gets hit in the balls, but the frickin' leg thing, oh my god.
Yep. Like we said earlier, you can like actually believe the pain here.
I gotta turn this up back.
I'm like cringing watching this.
Oh, looks so real too.
Exactly.
Badass.
Yep.
Right now, I'm your doctor.
That's a Bronson moment.
Oh, brake fluid.
I love that. Oh. Cherry soda.
Cry, bitch.
No shit.
He's like, we got tons of this stuff.
Fort Knox. Goldfinger's gonna blow him up. Bruce is gonna knock him up with bullets.
He's like, Joe, come on now.
Joe, come on, buddy. I believe you, Joe.
The car's just teetering.
Jackass. Music.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Now that we've got a copy of the film, we can just freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
Exactly.
They act so smug, it's funny.
Yep.
Like they think they know.
It's you, Frankenstein. Lefty. A pole. Teehee. I love my hands. I don't let anyone grab them.
Well, this scene was really cool because you think it's him.
Yeah. For a second, I actually thought he did die.
Yeah. There he is. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah. He's like, well, at least it wasn't me.
Oh, I remember the scene in the elevator?
Yeah, that was fucking tense. Because he knew the girl didn't knew, but he also knews.
His
By
daughter.
that I mean the bad guy and the Bruce. This is Paul Kersey. Oh boy.
But it takes 45 to get there, even without traffic. So what are you going to do if it's longer than 30 minutes? You have nothing on me.
T-Raffic.
That's,
Come on, Paul. Paul.
Pole.
Come on, pole dancer. I don't have my... Oh, wait, he does have the gun table, actually.
Oh, yeah, I like how he goes into the basement and sees
all the shit, right? Oh yeah, this is like right before he gives that reaction.
Yeah. You shouldn't have left the light on.
Nope. At least someone else's basement is messier than mine. Wow, that's an outfit.
I know, right?
Well, I forgot about this scene. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The nightclub shootout.
Bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Bathroom. Where's the bathroom? This place is fucking enormous.
I like how you don't know who it is, and then like they show you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, now I can see it."
Exactly. Just like the way this scene is made, it kind of feels like you're walking into a nightclub.
Yeah.
And like observing.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
He's right there. Shoot him, even though you're not supposed to.
Imagine if he did.
Yep.
Like he saw him turn.
It's like, I know it's you.
Oh, that's clever. He just calls him. What if he has his phone on silent?
He could. He's macking out. He just pushes the guy. But it was also smart of the other guy to.
Yeah.
He like knew, he thought ahead.
That sucks for that guy.
Yeah.
Why would you reach for a guy with a gun?
He's trying to be a hero. He's trying to be the Grim Reaper too. Another copycat. How fucking enormous is this guy's mag? Whee! Where's Pole? Well, I botched that one up. Guy in a hoodie. I'll call Mr. Paul Pole. Oh boy. Chicago. Here's the shooter. He's right here. He's also a doctor.
Oh, I hate this guy's look in this scene.
Yup.
He's like, I know who it is.
It's like, I know everything. I know all this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he got shot too.
Yeah.
He got like grazed or something.
Right. Oh. This is him signing contract to this film.
I was trying to put the pen down.
this would hurt like such a motherfucker.
Yeah, the stapler. I think you need more than one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is again.
Imagine moving your arm after this.
Ugh.
I remember when this first came out, my dad was like, now they're going to have Bruce Willis make like 10 of them and he's going to be like 90 when the last one comes out. I'm like, nope. Uh-oh, now they know.
Where was he? Oh, so he was at the hospital.
Yeah. But not in his office. He's not a table anymore.
He's a tissue.
Yeah, he's going to need tissues.
Good boy.
Ding dong. Uh,
Why would they believe that he's at a dinner party with his brother just chilling there?
House sitting.
It's bullshit.
I like that reaction.
It's like we should have gotten a warrant.
Me. Choo churdy. She's awake. Yay. That's convenient. He did need to pick his car up.
Right. It works out.
I'm here for my car, not my daughter.
Luckily, she woke up. Imagine if she never did.
Like in Death Wish 1. I know she doesn't. She doesn't.
She does, but she.
Within the first film, she doesn't.
No, she does. She just doesn't register anything.
Well, it has been years. Maybe I should go back.
She's basically catatonic while being awake.
I see. I forgot about that. I thought she was just in a coma the entire film. Oh, the Grim Reaper got her. But not me. I'm not that Grim Reaper. Yeah, that's a lot to take in when you just wake up. You. It's not over. Got one more guy.
Once a death wish, always a death wish.
Exactly. Once a Kersey, always a Kersey.
Ding ding. Imagine if they had a sequel, it'll be not Death Wish, but Death something with his daughter killing people. Because
that'd be fucking amazing.
Dr. Kersey.
Think about it. She's gonna get impaled on a fence soon. That made me really sad.
She jumps out the window.
Just like jump out of a window.
like what in your mind makes that the best escape route? Just plow right through a window, carries her on the second floor.
Well, think about her state of mind at that moment.
Well, this scene.
Oh, yeah, God, this was pretty clever.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if he missed it. Take two.
I'm Pole. Hi, I'm Pole. I lost my best friend.
Oh. When I
I'm so
ripped.
glad you got that. My pants. When I ripped my cozy. I thought that Charles Bronson was on my side, but I went and signed it for millions of dollars.
Hi.
My name is Bruce
This
Willis
guy is so
Table.
sleazy.
Ain't he?
A little weasel.
T. She's so happy. She's like a cool, nice person, and he's just like, I'm gonna murder you and your dad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think he's a cool actor. Dr. Kaze.
Just as the middle of the elevator stand.
Right.
Stands around. I love what he says. He's like, I want to buy a gun.
Hi, John Goodman. You lost a lot of weight.
It's like, hi, Billy Mays here.
Hi, Billy Mays here. And I got killed. I remember, rest in peace, Billy Mays. I remember when he passed away, my brother said he got hit in the head by an airplane.
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
I have no idea how he actually died, as my brother said. He said, like, part of his head was hit by a plane that was on the ground, and that eventually killed him. And I'm like, how the hell does that even happen?
I heard something about someone getting hit in the head with a roller coaster, but not a plane. So your head's there 1 minute, gone the next. No digestion after a big dinner.
That's
brings out the death wish in me.
Yeah.
Death wish. That's when you go to the bathroom and you keep on taking a shit, but it's so big you wish for it to end. It's like death.
Pretty much. If the shit don't kill you.
The service will.
Exactly.
Just that ominous shot. Zoom in on the house.
Mm-hmm.
I like how nonchalantly he does this.
Right. He's got to protect what's his. This is pretty traumatic after what happened to her last time. I think they're coming to kill me. Don't fight the pole. He's gonna stab you with a pole.
Yeah, he should have brought more guys, to be honest. He only brought like 3 people altogether.
Yeah. I guess his thinking was more people against him, like outnumber, but that's not really gonna help because he fucking murdered hundreds of people.
I'm surprised they don't hear her.
Right? Must be some pretty thick stairs.
Not if you can sit in them. Underneath them.
Maybe they're made out of, I don't know, metals. Not really. The old 3-pillow trick. Another James Bond reference. I apologize.
God damn it. 3 more pillows I have to add to my kill count. Don't mind me, just taking a shower.
I love how the pillow was set
this
up.
Comes out of nowhere.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
I love how the pillow was like set up and that guy thought that he would just been hiding in the shower. I liked that too. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh,
I forgot about that in that crack.
Just the nicest touches.
Oh, the leg too. I wouldn't talk to her right now.
I'm not so loud either.
Yeah. I saw that brain meat.
Brain. There's a lot of brains in this movie.
Uh-oh.
I think this kind of wraps up too quickly, to be honest. Like, there's so few guys that he brings.
Oh yeah, and that's just
really
kind of
two best guys. Two.
It's
Freaking
like
Charles Bronson got 20.
right. This climax should have been Death Wish 3 in one climax. Don't come out. No shit, dumb fuck. Ah.
Yes.
Hashtag
That's
best.
just a little extra hit.
Paul Kersey is number one. I thought he has an Xbox.
I like how much blood was coming out from underneath them. Like, I'm pissing blood here.
Right. And they played this off a little differently. It's like the detectives know it was him, but they just.
I love how he references the store when he talks about the guns.
Yeah.
He just says like it's commercial.
Huh?
Ask for Bethany.
I like that little signal to each other.
Yeah.
mm. Teehee. I like that difference. It's not like leave the city and I won't arrest you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're cool, fam. It wasn't really his fault that his wife got killed, though.
Right.
He wasn't there. Teehee. There's still 7 minutes left.
Actually, there's only 5.
Shit.
This movie felt like math.
This movie felt like it went by in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 48 minutes. I look back down, it was an hour and 20 something. Or hour 30 something.
Pretty much. Have I told you how not proud I am of that delivery? That's what I would have said if I was Eli Roth. I would have been like, did I tell you I'm not fucking proud of that? That did not sound remotely genuine. Get away, Dad. You saved my life. Fuck you.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is she does look a lot like him and Elizabeth Shue's child, you know?
Yeah. Like, back in the day, they never really gave a crap about who they cast as a son or daughter, but nowadays they try really hard to get someone who resembles.
Yeah.
They had to do this, the classic,
yeah.
Of course. Hey! Bang.
Yeah.
I knew they had to do that. I'm not criticizing, but there's no way you can beat the first one.
Yeah, where he smiles too. That's the funnest.
I think from the novel, it's exactly like the novel. Once again, we promote killing, even though the book said no killing.
Yeah.
I love so much how they didn't give a shit about the book. when they made any of these movies.
Like, I didn't know there's Death Wish 4 in the book. There is no Death Wish 4 book.
Exactly. Like, literally the only similarity is that the main characters' names are Paul. Like, the last names are even different.
Still, compared to a lot of big budget blockbusters, this is pretty low budget. It's only like 30 million.
Oh, yeah. And they did what they could with the money, obviously. It's a good looking film visually.
It's a good looking film.
Exactly.
Let's see how much it actually costs. I think it's 30 or 35. Yeah. 30. And it only made 34 million in the US.
Ugh.
Let me see what's made altogether with the DVD Blu-ray sales too.
I feel like they'll be higher.
Maybe. I mean, there's Netflix and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not even, it doesn't have the video sales yet, but worldwide it did 48 million, almost 49 million.
So if you combine it at least broke even.
I mean, altogether it made 49 million.
Oh, I thought you said like internationally it was 40, and then here domestically it was 30. So I combined those. My bad.
Yeah.
Death wish. I wish for death. Black, in back in black, back in black.
Yeah. Because I'm back in black.
Exact.
So that actually concludes our Death Wish excursion. Of
we didn't
movies.
finish Death Sentence yet.
Oh, that's not Death Wish. That's Death Sentence.
Exactly. But what are your final thoughts on Death Wish? Like the series, not just this movie.
I really enjoy all the movies. They're all really good.
Good. We both know how to enjoy movies like this when the critics just rip them apart.
Yeah. But when we get to Death Sentence, there's a certain point in the movie where you'll either be like really pissed or really sad.
Yeah.
And I was both. I didn't know what to make of it.
I see. I'm like looking forward to that. Whenever.
Yeah.
I hope my new DVD doesn't fuck up.
After that, we should do Tremors and then Lethal Weapon, because Lethal Weapon's kind of not a longer series, but it's another action series, and I would kind of want to go to horror for now and then go to action again after. Kind of like break it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
But there's 6 Tremors movies.
It's shorter though. I'm joking. I know what you were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just excuse me. Just don't watch any of the trailers. It'll spoil too much.
I got you. I've never seen even a clip of Tremors in my life, so.
But if you don't like if you don't like some of them, you'll definitely love the first one.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that should conclude it for this episode because I gotta get going to bed. I'm exhausted.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. So as always, Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Entertainment. Make sure to check out Obscure Media's YouTube page. That's all in the description below. And to check out my Facebook page in the description below. And to leave comments and
subscribe.
There you go.